Hi everybody, I'm Hank. I study finance at UNH. I was interning at Preserve these last couple months. It's a company that takes recycled plastic in and makes products out of it, like plates, bowls, toothbrushes, and more. I learned a lot about myself at Preserve over these last couple months. Probably the most profound lesson I learned came about a week or so after I blew out my knee on a ski trip. I had already spent a week following the injury working from home, so I was feeling a bit disconnected from the office, and I wanted to make sure that I was able to contribute as much as I was before. Because of this, I decided I was going to try and make the trek to the office on my crutches on the following Monday. How bad could it be? Well, like most things that make you say, how bad could it be? It went so much worse than I could have ever predicted. I missed both of the buses that I usually take because I couldn't crutch fast enough to catch them, and I had to sit out in the cold for ages. The whole thing took me 2 hours when it usually takes 1. To top it all off, I totally forgot about the giant staircase that stood between me and the office. So it took me a while to get up that, but I hobbled my way up to the top, caught my breath, and walked into the office to be greeted by absolutely nobody. This is because a lot of my coworkers work from home on most days, and it just so happened to be one of those days that my boss and my mentor were not there. I sat down at my desk and I realized I just suffered all morning for no reason, and I needed to decide how I was going to proceed with my injury. My decision came when I went to the diner next to the office for lunch. And on my way out the door, there was a nice lady exiting right behind me. She was a fairly old woman, so I felt like I needed to be the gentleman and hold the door for her, you know? But this went terrible again. I was trying to push the door open with my left hand, stand on my left, drag the crutches, you know, all that. Terrible, terrible situation. The old lady just looked at me, started laughing, walked in front of me, and held it for me with a smile. It was terrible. Yeah. But that made my decision for me in that place. If a frail old woman is going to go out of her way to help me, I probably shouldn't be outside anyways. I was trying to maintain a balance in my life between staying diligent while allowing myself time to heal and relax. I know how important it is to cut yourself some slack, but I've always struggled with the frequency I wish to do so. I stuck it out for the rest of the day in the office, but I let my mentor know that I was going to wait a while until I could get off crutches, and then I could start coming back into the office. It ended up being another week until I could limp well enough to make it back, although the stairs still posed a problem. I learned that it's just as crucial to give yourself time off as it is to remain motivated, because the two go hand in hand. Without this balance, staying motivated every day can become a chore, and it will engulf you. This is an ongoing battle in my life, but this day was what forced me to consider my tendency to pursue things I know I'm not ready for. My mentor and boss were very considerate of my situation, but I wanted to prove to them that I was reliable. Life is all about balance, and in any facet of life, you simply can't be at your best all the time. But what makes somebody truly reliable is the ability to make the best out of the situation at hand. It's been over a month since I was able to ditch the crutches, and since then I've earned a position at Preserve for the summer. I'm definitely not glad that I blew my knee out, but I'm grateful for the lesson I learned as a result. Thank you.